Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about some tropical fragrances for the summer. So you can wear these fragrances in the summer months. You can wear these fragrances on vacation. If ever, whenever you want to be transported to a tropical place or you just want to smell tropical, then these fragrances are the ones that I would suggest that you pull for. So if you want to talk about some tropical fragrances for summer, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, you guys, so we have quite a few fragrances to get through. First of all, I live here on the East Coast and I get lots of fall and lots of winter. Summer seems like it's getting shorter and shorter every year. So why do I have so many tropical and summer fragrances in my collection? Like, it really doesn't make any sense. We have a lot to get through. So the first fragrance that we're going to talk about today is by Jusbox. And this, I believe, is the fragrance that put Jusbox on the map commercially. Okay, Jusbox has been around and they have had some amazing fragrances, but Karaoga Heart, in my opinion, is the fragrance that made Jusbox a household name. This fragrance right here is everything. Okay, this features pineapple and mango and coconut and rum. It is so tropical yet so sexy. It's not super playful, but it still has a little flirty vibe to it. You can wear this fragrance on a sexy date night if you're on an island. You can wear this fragrance on a sexy date night if you're here in America. Okay, this is just super sexy, but it definitely has that tropical flair because of the pineapple and the mango. So it also has, in addition to pineapple and mango, there's also lemon, rum, sandalwood, peony, there's vanilla, ambroxan, and labdanum. This right here, y'all, is so sexy. Yes, it has a little flirtatious, fun spirit to it because of the pineapple and also the mango that's very prominent, but the rum just gives it that extra added sexiness, and that sandalwood that's next to the rum, it adds a little woodiness. But honestly, guys, this has a creamy dry down. It opens up very fruity and bright with the pineapple and the mango, and then you have that rum in the mid, but next to that sandalwood, the dry down of this is everything. So from the opening to the mid to the dry down, Karaoga Heart will have your heart. Okay, so this next fragrance is for my passion fruit lovers. You smell the passion fruit in this fragrance. It is front and center. I want to say it opens up with passion fruit, and yes, it absolutely opens up with passion fruit. This is by Mind Games, and this is Leonora. You guys, when I tell you passion fruit done so sexy, there's also tonka in this fragrance. This fragrance is a tropical beast, okay? This is the type of fragrance that I would wear on a tropical date night or in the evening. This, y'all, I'm telling you, you have to love passion fruit because you smell the passion fruit. And I've heard from a few of you guys that you don't love passion fruit. So I would say still get your nose on this one, but if you love passion fruit, you will absolutely love this. It's sweet but not overly sweet, but more importantly, it doesn't have that tart nature, because I love passion fruit, right? But passion fruit in, let's say, a cocktail done wrong can be very sour. Like, literally, just talking about it, I feel it right here. So this one has a little sweetness to it. It's also a little nutty, but not in a gourmand way, but it just balances out with the very strong passion fruit note in the opening. So in Leonora, like I said, it opens up with passion fruit. There's tonka and ginger. And then in the heart, we have apricot, osmanthus, and freesia. And then we have tonka again in the base with sandalwood and musk. I told y'all that tonka bean is giving it like a little nutty kind of nuance to it, but you also have that creamy dry down. It's fluffy. It is so good. It's so sexy. So for me, this is a unisex fragrance, but it's unisex leaning more feminine in my opinion. It's not frou-frou-la-la, overly girly. It doesn't remind me of the color pink. It doesn't remind me of lace or anything like that. But to me, on my skin, it doesn't lean masculine. But It is so, so sexy. Another date night kind of fragrance for the summertime or for a tropical vacation. Trust me when I tell you, Leonora is that girl. You can save 10% on either the Mind Games website or the So Avant-Garde website with my discount code Aisha10. Leonora is that girl for a tropical vacation or just a tropical summer. Next up by Ellis Brooklyn, we have Miami Nectar. Y'all, this fragrance has completely taken over some of my summer. This smells so good. This has pineapple and coconut. I'm gonna tell you guys the notes, but this smells like a pina colada, but not a creamy pina colada, if that makes any sense. Do you know how some pina coladas, it depends on where you go, they make it extra creamy, and trust me, I love it both ways, okay? This one isn't as creamy, but you definitely get that pina colada, that pineapple and coconut is so strong in this fragrance. This smells so, so good. So this opens up with coconut water, pineapple, and palm leaf. Then we have frangipani, wild jasmine, and lily of the valley. There's vanilla, driftwood, amberwood, and moss. This smells so good, y'all. Perfect for the summer, perfect for running around, perfect for just like an early evening, sitting outside, sitting by the water, eating beachside or lakeside, or just being outside. This one right here is so good. Now, the projection, it's not going to project super far. Well, let me not say that, child. On me, it doesn't project overly far. Like, I'm not kicking in the door with this one right here, but people do smell you. And for me, I always travel with a travel size. I actually have the travel sizes to this, the official travel size. So I'm spraying myself constantly. So I really can't tell y'all how long it's gonna last if you just spray it on your skin and just keep it moving, because I don't do that. Y'all know I travel with my fragrances, and it's not because I have to, it's because I want to. I love to smell my fragrances fresh. I love to smell them loud. So I'm always going to be reapplying myself. It smells amazing, and just overspray, spray on your clothes, spray properly on your skin, on moisturized skin, and it should last you about a good 5 or 6 hours. I don't think it's a trash fragrance, because when I wear it, I don't necessarily not smell it within the first couple of hours. Like, I'm literally always smelling myself, even though I'm also always spraying myself. So this one right here, if you love that pina colada scent, I feel like you'll love this one. Miami Nectar by Ellis Brooklyn. It's safe to say that Vilhelm Perfumery's Mango Skin is one of my signature scents for the summer. I love this so much. When I first smelled it, I wasn't really a fan of it, but I feel like this has been reformulated. It's not as green as it was to me when I first smelled it in 2020. The mango is mangoing in this fragrance. This smells like a true realistic mango, guys. It is so gorgeous. It lasts on the skin. It projects the performance. Everything about this beauty is just A1 top tier to me, okay? So this opens up with mango. There's blackberry and black pepper. Don't let the black pepper throw you off, okay? There's also orris, jasmine, and lotus. There's vanilla, icing pink. Have no idea what that is. And there's also patchouli in the base. This lasts forever on the skin. Like I said, it has a little freshness to it, like a little green, but it's not overly green. I love overly green. Like, I don't mind green fragrances, but I know a lot of people don't love that. So still get your nose on it, but to me, in my opinion, it's not overly green. It just has enough green in the fragrance to make it not as cloying and not as sweet, but it's still a very sweet, like I said, realistic smelling mango. It is so good. Mango Skin by Vilhelm Perfumery. Next up by Tom Ford, we have Soleil Blanc. Now, I know Tom Ford fragrances are not as popular as they used to be, because we've experienced niche fragrances, and for the price, you can get you a good niche fragrance. But when it comes to Soleil Blanc, it's just a non-negotiable for me. I've created so many memories with this scent. I love how it smells. There's coconut. For me, I love to smell coconut in my fragrances. When I start smelling coconut in my fragrances, that's the symbol of summer. That's the symbol of vacation. Like, coconut is one of those notes for me up there with pineapple and mango that just signifies a tropical vacation or a tropical summer. This also has a citrus kind of nature to it, so it's not overly coconutty. I know a lot of you guys don't like coconut. And it also has pistachio, so there's that nutty coconut citrus vibe. It's floral. It has a yellow floral. I want to say there's ylang ylang in this fragrance. It is so pretty. It lasts on my skin. It projects. A compliment getter for me. I've been wearing this fragrance since either 2018 or 2019, and I always have a bottle of Soleil Blanc in my collection. It is so good, and I will always repurchase it because even though I have fragrances in my collection that feature pistachio and coconut, none of them smell like Soleil Blanc, and I just love how this smells. So this one will always be a summer tropical fragrance for me. Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford. Next up, we have a flanker. That's my favorite out of the entire line. This is by Viktor&Rolf, and this is Tiger Lily. So when it comes to Flower Bomb, I used to wear Flower Bomb down to the ground. I used to love that fragrance so much. And I mean, it's still a good fragrance. I don't dislike it. I'm just over it. But when I smell Tiger Lily, first of all, it's a flanker to Flower Bomb because it's actually Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. But honestly, guys, I don't get the Flower Bomb DNA in here. This smells like its own completely different fragrance. This has coconut, this has mango. Let me tell you the notes. It opens up with coconut and bergamot. There's tiger lily, jasmine, and freesia. There's mango and benzoin in the base. You guys, you are going to be left with the mango on your skin, okay? This is a different type of mango skin. This has coconut as well, and the coconut, it doesn't fade away. The coconut lives through the entire life of the fragrance to my nose. So this is a beautiful floral mango and coconut scent, but the mango is doing everything that she needs to do in this fragrance. And this is a designer scent, so although it's still pricey because you're definitely going to spend at least $100 or, you know, maybe $150, you're still getting high quality juice with this. It doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell artificial. It doesn't smell synthetic. I love it so, so much. Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. Next up by Roja Parfums, we have Isola Soul. Now, when it comes to Roja Parfums, they're going to show you all the notes that's in this fragrance. But I'm going to tell you what I smell, and I'm also going to tell you what it reminds me of, but just a more refined version of it. So if you've ever smelled Holidays by Mancera, that fragrance is a coconut fragrance. It's like a coconut, yellow, floral, citrus kind of scent. This fragrance gives me that vibe, but just much smoother, much more refined. That's what you're going to get with this fragrance. So this has coconut. This has a lot of notes. It opens up with apricot. There's petitgrain. There's mandarin. There's lemon and peach. There's ylang ylang, which I definitely smell that in this fragrance. There's jasmine. There's coconut, neroli. There's salt. There's sandalwood. There's cedar. There's pink pepper. But for me, the main notes that stand out, the main accords that stand out to my nose is the bergamot, the ylang ylang, the coconut, the salt. It has a little salty vibe to it, and also the sandalwood because it dries very creamy. So for me, like I said, I'm getting this coconut, yellow floral, salty, citrus, creamy vibe. It is so, so tropical, so pretty. It's not similar to Isola Blue. I believe that's the name. This is Isola Soul, and then there's Isola Blue. It's not similar to me. And in my opinion, the Isola Blue on my skin and to my nose, it leans more masculine. So I wouldn't wear that fragrance. But this is summer. This is tropical. This is tropical vacation. This is if you want to smell the coconut, if you want to smell the yellow florals, a tad bit salty, it dries down creamy and refined. This one right here is for you. And if it's in stock, you can save 30% on this fragrance on the So Avant-Garde website. So Isola Soul by Roja Parfums. Okay, so we've been talking about a lot of coconut, a lot of mango, and a lot of pineapple, which rightfully so because those are tropical notes. But now we're going to talk about the banana flower. The next fragrance on the list is by Gritti, and this is Because I'm Free. And yes, I have the cap. I just took it off because it's super bright and I don't want it to blind you guys. So in Because I'm Free, it opens up with candied fruits. There's almond blossom and petitgrain. There's tuberose, banana flower, and jasmine. There's caramel, vanilla, and amber. This is basically a creamy, oh my goodness, it's so creamy. It's so good. A creamy banana fragrance, and you smell almond, but it doesn't give you fall vibes or anything like that. The almonds in this fragrance is playing so beautifully with the banana, and it is so tropical. It smells so good. I mean, whenever I smell this, I just imagine palm leaves and palm trees and blue skies and blue waters and white sand. This is so tropical. It is so tropical, and I love it. The banana in here, it's banana flower, so you're gonna smell some florals, but you smell the banana. So if you've ever smelled Marc Jacobs Daisy Wild Oh So Intense, I have that, and I do love it. It features banana, and there's no almond in that fragrance. I'm not sure if there's almond in that fragrance or if I just get almond in that fragrance, but this kind of gives me that vibe, but just so much more sophisticated, so much more refined, and just better smelling. Even though I love that one by Marc Jacobs, but this is on another level, okay? It's like comparing apples and oranges, but they do share some of the same notes and some of the same vibe, but this one right here is just exquisite. You can save 30% with my discount code Aisha30 on soavantgarde.com. I was invited to a launch party for a new release from Simone Andreoli, and I believe it was Tulum Junglescape. And although it was a nice fragrance, it just wasn't my vibe, so I gave it to Bae. But while I was there, I smelled all of the Simone Andreoli fragrances. I have to say, Sunsplosion, Aloha State of Mind, is my absolute favorite. This is so good. This speaks to my tropical, summer loving soul. It is so good. This opens up with mango, guava, and coconut water. There's also lime, hibiscus, and white sandalwood. This is the perfect tropical fragrance. This is a vacation scent, okay? When I tell you Hawaii, Maldives, Bali, Thailand, any exotic tropical location, the Caribbean, it doesn't matter. This fragrance right here should be in your bag packed, okay? This is so good. It lasts, it projects, it's pretty, but it still has a little uniqueness to it, but it's not overly unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to understand. It smells tropical, it's fun, it's sexy, it's flirty, and I love it so much. Sunsplosion by Simone Andreoli. I could have chosen any one of the Kayali Vacation in a Bottle fragrances, but for this particular video, I chose Maldives in a Bottle. This, you guys, I want to say it may be my favorite, but then when I smell the Capri, then that becomes my favorite. But this one is definitely tropical vibes all day, every day, okay? So this has rosemary, lemon, ylang ylang, banana, and coconut milk. This smells like a tropical spa. So imagine a spa on a tropical island. So you're gonna smell something a little salty in the air, something like eucalyptus in the air, but then you're on the island, so you're gonna smell it just gives you island vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it has the banana in here, and no, you don't smell anything that smells salty or eucalyptus, but it has something, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the rosemary or the wild lemon. There's something in here that gives off a spa vibe, but a spa on a tropical island. This is so pretty. It doesn't last forever on my skin, but I mean, I have the small travel sizes. I believe you guys have that too, because that was the first release. And then they recently came out with the larger size bottles because we were crying like, we need larger bottles. So, I mean, if you have the large bottle and you want it to last longer, or you feel like it doesn't last as long on your skin, then just throw the little bottle in your bag, y'all, and just spray. Like, it's simple. You're gonna smell this beautiful scent. It gives you about 4 to 5 hours, or maybe like 3 to 4 hours, really, without any help, you know? But for me, I'm layering, I'm putting on oils and lotions and potions, you know what I'm saying? So this is gonna last on me. And like I said, I travel with the small one. It is so good. So Maldives in a Bottle by Kayali. Okay, so this last fragrance doesn't feature any tropical notes of coconut, mango, or pineapple, but it does feature lychee, which is a tropical note. So this is Xerjoff's L'Anniversaire. Y'all, I'm obsessed. Do you see the dent in this fragrance? This smells so good. This was gifted to me by Twisted Lily, and I do have a discount code on Twisted Lily. I believe it's 10%. Just check the description box. This is so good. So this opens up with red fruits. Then we have lychee, green apple, and bergamot. I mean, hello? You had me at hello. Like, what? Then there's peony, jasmine, licorice, and cashmere wood. Then we have musk, amber, sandalwood, and patchouli. Y'all, this is so good. This is perfection for summer, for spring, for a tropical vacation. It is so, so pretty. Very feminine, very girly, very frou-frou-la-la. I mean, like how the bottle looks, pink. That is how the scent is, but it's a frou-frou-la-la tropical scent. So if you're somebody that loves very girly, very feminine fragrances, but you want to smell something tropical, this one right here is for you. L'Anniversaire is that feminine, tropical, think pink, think lace, think frou-frou-la-la, but make it tropical. L'Anniversaire by Xerjoff. All right, guys, we made it to the end of the video, and I want to do a giveaway. So Ellis Brooklyn has sent me another bottle of Miami Nectar, which I'm keeping because I love this so much that I need my backup. But they also sent me a bottle of Guava Granita. So you guys, if you watch my channel, you already know that I purchased this fragrance blindly during maybe the last Sephora sale, I think. But when I got it and I smelled it, I wasn't impressed with this fragrance. This fragrance had a synthetic kind of smell to me. It doesn't stink. It didn't smell bad. It just wasn't my vibe. So I returned it. And Ellis Brooklyn, they reached out and they wanted to send me PR. And I said, of course. And they sent me, like I said, another bottle of this, which I'm keeping, and this, which I haven't opened. So if Guava Granita is your vibe, if you smelled it in Sephora or in Sephora and you loved it, but you just don't want to buy it, in the comment section of this video, let me know what's your favorite type of vacation. Tropical, beachside, or city, or mountainside. Let's talk about that. And also leave me 3 emojis. I need the melon, the coconut, and the banana, because this fragrance features melon, coconut, and banana. So make sure to leave me those 3 emojis. All right, guys. And let me just tell you the notes of this fragrance. There's guava, banana, water lily, and bergamot. There's coconut, melon, and mango blossom. There's vanilla, almond milk, and sandalwood. So if you want to win this, leave it in the comments below and let me know what's your favorite vacation location. And leave me the melon, the banana, and the coconut. And US residents only, you can win Guava Granita by Ellis Brooklyn. All right, guys, so leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some of your favorite tropical fragrances for summer. Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.